To mask or not to mask? Let's talk about it. To mask or not to mask? Welcome, everybody. This is Cody Stewart. Welcome to another Monday morning moment as we celebrate Halloween this Saturday. And so this Devo is kind of geared towards that. As we think about Halloween, I oftentimes think of masks. I think of dressing up, lots of candy. Just a little caveat, be safe, be smart, enjoy time with your friends and family this year. But yeah, I am so excited to share this Devo with you. As I was thinking about this idea of masks, about dressing up and things, I was thinking of the passage that is in Exodus where Moses goes up on Mount Sinai to be with God. He's with God so long that when he comes down the mountain to be with the Israelites, his face is literally glowing, like so bright that he has to put a mask over his face. They call it a veil. And it actually is this kind of imagery, this understanding of there's this Old Testament, this old law that the people of God are to follow in order to be in right relationship with God and to kind of show them their need for God. And then Paul speaks of it in the New Testament, 2 Corinthians 3. And that's actually what I want to share with you this morning. 2 Corinthians 3, beginning in verse 16, Paul writes this. He says, "But when one turns to the Lord, the veil is removed. Now the Lord is a spirit, and where the spirit of the Lord is, there's freedom. And we all, with unveiled face, beholding the glory of the Lord, are being transformed into the same image from one degree of glory to another. For this comes from the Lord, who is the Spirit." And those verses are so good. There's so much there. This idea that God is not calling us to climb some mountain to be with him, but that the Spirit of the Lord is able to preside with us. And so that's so special. God is so present and so close and so near. We have a very close, a God who is bending its ear towards us. And so God is desiring to be present. Emmanuel, God with us. That's Jesus's name. And so God is near. And so God is saying that you do not have to have your face covered, but you can uncover your face. With unveiled face, we can celebrate this idea that where the Spirit of the Lord is, there's freedom. You know, freedom is being able to be who you are. Freedom is being able to be out in the open and not have to hide. And so God is saying, with the Spirit of the Lord, there is freedom. Where God is, there's freedom. And so we are celebrating that today, this morning. It even goes on further, and it says that you are being transformed. That word transformed in the original Greek is a passive voice with a present tense. And so the passive voice is that you or I are not doing anything about this. It's God's work that is transforming you and I into this new creation. And then it's present tense, which means that it's happening right here, right now. And so God is active and at work in our lives. And so would that encourage us this morning, that as we are walking towards Halloween this week, a lot of people are going to put masks on and dress up and honestly filter themselves so that they look a certain way, and it's all out of fun. But how true is that in our real lives too? God is saying, don't do that. Take off that mask. Take away those costumes. God is saying, come and be yourself. Where there's cracks, God's light shines through. Where there's weakness, God is your strength. Would we go to God and find freedom today? I love you guys. Your lives matter. I pray that this encourages you as you enter into this hallowed week. Tune in next week for another Monday morning moment. See ya.